Whoa.
Whoa.
There was a seizure warning there. Can we think of what the seizure warning might be for?
I think it's just a standard video game thing.
Maybe they like...
I bet Nintendo added it in. They've always got seizure warnings.
No, this isn't Nintendo. This is... Nintendo was only for...
But wasn't this a port to the GameCube?
Right, that's what I mean. Like, Nintendo, I think, was involved with the GameCube port, but I don't think...
Right, but this is a port of the GameCube port, right?
Yeah, but, like, it doesn't matter.
What are you saying?
I think you understand, right? Like, they're not in... You know, Nintendo doesn't have any claim to this game.
That's true.
Past Nintendo systems. But we're back.
But that doesn't...
Take this 100% save file that I downloaded from the internet. And,
we're not going to play this in full screen?
I can't believe you would sell me out like this, Keith.
You can bleep it, and we can pretend like I said something awful.
Whoa!
I can't even believe I said that!
Wow, Keith, I'm going to have to bleep that.
Oh,
that was
God.
Gross.
I'm ashamed of even me.
Wow, I don't know where that came from. You need to calm down.
Yeah.
Stuff that's new with the DX version, like there's slightly upgraded character models. Like you can kind of tell, it's hard if you haven't compared them back to back. But like the Amy's head looks different, and like Sonic looks different. I don't know.
Let's get him.
He still implores you to get them.
Will he be asking us to play with him some other time?
Maybe. Eventually. Yes, I can actually tell this city looks updated.
Yep.
So yeah, as we mentioned, this is like the upgraded port of Sonic Adventure that they put on the GameCube, and then it eventually came to like 360 and PC. Wait, check this out. The music is timed perfectly here. Might not be able to hear that very well. There's like there's volume issues with the, like, this is one of those PC games that doesn't want to like configure. Like if you try to change the volume levels, it's just like nah.
That sounds
like,
messed up.
You set them and then it just goes like no. Boo.
We're gonna restart because you didn't run on the wall?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. There we go. So this is level 4 of... This
Which
is probably
level?
taking away my lives. This is Speed Highway. This is level 4 of Sonic Adventure.
I think it's level 6.
It's level 6 of... Yes, it's level 4 of Sonic Generations.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. And I was expecting the... What is it? Emerald Coast level, the beach level?
Yeah.
I was expecting that just because that...
it's the first level.
The Orca... Because it's the first level. Because that Orca whale scene is like the most memorable thing anyone...
Yeah.
Which...
Have you played Sonic Adventure? That's the one with the whales, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, just the one, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But it's... I think it was more just because they had to have like the beach level for Sonic Heroes, because there's pretty much no level from Sonic Heroes that anyone would probably remember or like.
Right.
But it had that beach level at the beginning, so they're like, okay, Orca Whale's in that one. Tails? What?
Did Tails steal your rocket?
Yeah, dude.
I
Remember,
didn't even know
this
he
was
could
on the
take
back of the
that.
cover. The back of the box.
Yep.
It did have some cool music and stuff. This, I guess...
This song is great,
Yeah.
except for the up and down and all around part, which I think we covered.
That was fine, Keith.
I think we covered that.
That was fine.
I don't like it. It was fine. It's also happening right now. I can hear it.
Oh, yeah, and there was this part. Yeah, okay. I can see why they would pick this one.
Yeah, this level is...
It's just that, like I mentioned this before, but like the latter half of Sonic Generations is like 80% city by volume. It's like this one, and then City Escape, and then some other cities.
What? I wasn't listening.
Like, yeah. I mean, I would get that you would have City Escape. That makes sense.
Yeah, first level.
It has that awesome song. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, this is the weird part of this level. Like, this level has 3 parts that seem totally separate.
Yeah, I don't...
Like, this feels like an entirely new level.
Yeah, it's...
And it's
this,
way worse.
And, like, when you're... Because this is, like, the Knuckles half. This is where Knuckles does his thing, and he never even goes to, like,
his
the
terrible, boring thing.
He does his awful, awful thing. And then you jump on the capsule, and the animals are saved. So, yep, definitely Sonic.
Funny.
This game was definitely a great idea and a great game, and no one can ever dispute that.
Nope.
Yeah, not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah. I was looking, there's like a ton of like tiny little... Oh, the stone is gone. I guess I got like the golden shell already.
Or the guy who made the file.
No, I actually did that.
Oh, okay.
Because I played this little bit to make sure that it worked. Let's go...
Is the grass less green?
Let me see. No, I think it's less green by comparison to everything else, because that was the main thing. I guess they decided Sonic Adventure wasn't colorful enough, and so they just cranked up the saturation on like
everything. So everything's more colorful except the grass. Look at the sky. Yeah, that's like unnaturally blue.
Yeah, and the water...
It looks like a shitty drink.
The water here might not have been changed that much, but there's definitely like in the first level... Actually, let's just go play the first level right now. The first level, it's totally noticeable.
Yep.
And, I guess worth mentioning here, like, I've talked about the controls being an issue in different ports of this game, and, like, I guess it's... I don't mean to talk about this in this, like, weird defensive manner that I think I've probably exactly done previous to this, where it's like, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm trying to hold up this game like, dude, Sonic Adventure deserves better, or something, but, like, the controls on like the Xbox 360 version are awful for some reason. Like they just don't work and they're really bad. And the game scored low appropriately. But like no one seems to know that that's like kind of unique to that port. Like so if you just look at it, all the reviews read like, why did we like this? This is impossible to play. And it's like unique to that port at least. At least that one's specifically bad.
Right.
And then remember this?
Nope. What's this?
Remember this part?
What is happening?
This actually was... I forgot to mention this before, but part of what was amazing about this at the time, not just like the whale and the shift in perspective, but just like the water. Like, you know, you walk across that bridge that's like floating, and the bridge ripples. That was actually really impressive, and I forgot about that until recently. Just like the fact that the bridge moved up and down with the waves, it was like, whoa.
Yeah, this game wasn't bad. It's not great now.
Yeah.
It is certainly aged.
It was just so impressive at the time. That was just... It was such a system seller. Like, I remember being at whatever, like...
Was it, though?
Yeah.
Nobody had a Dreamcast in the entire world. What are you saying?
No, people had Dreamcasts. People, like...
I swear to God, I've never met anybody else had a Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast...
Yeah, me and you.
I guess you're right. The Dreamcast, I feel like, was far more of a failure in the way, in its, like, position in, like, the games, I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm saying.
Say it.
There are other systems that failed because they were dumb and shitty and didn't have any games, like the Sega Saturn or something.
Right.
But, like, I mean, the Dreamcast was awesome.
Yeah.
It's just that, like...
People didn't want to buy a new system yet, and by the time they were, there was the PS2.
Well, Sega's reputation was already so... Man, we talked about all of this already. I don't know why we're doing this, but Sega...
Isn't that the point? To re-talk about all the stuff we already talked about? We're just getting the same input from the game and just spitting out the same feedback.
I am so sorry, but it's interesting to me, so let's talk about it.
Oh, it's terribly boring.
I think the... Sega's reputation by the time the Dreamcast came out was so tarnished, and then Sony's reputation was so strong that they basically just outmuscled them. They were just like, everyone was just like waiting for a PS2. Like, no one bought a Dreamcast because it's like, why would I buy a Dreamcast? PS2's coming out.
Not bad.
And then PS2 turned out to actually be way more powerful than the Dreamcast. So.
Right.
Speaking of the, well, Yeah. Speaking of the PS2 and the Dreamcast, let's change characters. I actually I've been talking about how I was going through the Resident Evil games.
Select
No, you
your
haven't.
character.
Yeah, I have.
I guess.
I've mentioned it.
All right.
Go.
And I finally finished 3. I finally I bit the bullet or whatever.
He's so red. He's almost pink.
Super red. He's the
Look at that's just how we pronounce rad. He's super red, you guys.
What did he have any good levels? Let's go to the Sky deck.
No, that was one of the worst ones.
No, remember it was that I remembered it being bad, and then we played it, and it was actually kind of cool. What the fuck? What? Okay, yeah, I was not standing in the right part. Man, that was. I'll get back to Resident Evil in a second, but that was. I wanted to go back and watch some of our episodes from when we were recording this.
Yeah.
And man, like, we went through a transformation during that. It was.
What was the transformation?
It was like we started off having so much fun and being so enthusiastic. Not because like we thought the game was so amazing, but we were just having
Right.
so much fun.
Yeah.
And then and I was like, man, this really was such a great game to do a Let's Play of. Like, it's just funny enough in a bad way, and
Yeah.
just like, whatever. And but wait, do I have to transform the fucking thing to get the thing, or do I just whatever? But then skip ahead to the final episodes, and they were like unwatchable because we were so miserable and the game was so bad, and we're just like, ugh. So
Yeah, we were really upset by the end there.
Yeah, it was. I didn't really remember, but yeah. And that one was tough for me because Sonic Adventure was when I realized just how long this whole thing was gonna take.
Yeah.
Because we
was half through.
We were getting through entire games in at a clip.
Yeah, we would. There was one like when we first started, we did Sonic 1 and 2 and Spinball in the same day.
Yeah.
And then by the time Sonic Adventure rolled around, right? It took like 4 recording sessions to get through it.
It might have. Yeah, it might have been.
Each one was like 5 hours long almost.
It was just that like my memory of Sonic Adventure was it being such a short game, and it's not long.
No. It's
but come on, get. But that was when I realized, I was like, oh my god, this one single game is taking 20 episodes. 20 episodes it took to finish this dumb game. Or was it just...
And it's a dumb game.
And it's a dumb game. And then Sonic Adventure 2 took...
Even longer.
It took long... It was less episodes, but it was just because I had got so fed up with it, I was just making like 50-minute episodes.
Yeah.
It was just like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
That was a dark time for me.
Yeah.
Because suddenly it was like, oh man, this is not...
Even though Sonic Adventure 2 is infinitely more enjoyable than 1.
Yeah, it was just too much. It was too much of that enjoyable game. Marginally enjoyable. That okay at best game.
Yeah. Good, not great.
Good, not great. Yeah.
You gotta tilt the ship the other way.
I can get it.
No, you can't.
No,
you have to
stop doubting me. This is, man, you're so negative. Yeah, you're totally right. I can't get that.
No, you can't get that. So how is this?
It's dumb. It's dumb but playable. And I got a tweet from somebody claiming to be guided cosign.
I saw that.
What did you think?
I thought it was like a weird joke.
It was very positive. I think it was just somebody who wanted to be guided cosign and then be really nice and see if I would react really angrily to a nice tweet or something.
Yeah.
But they did not get me.
Why not tilt it the other way so you could get it more easily?
Man, I am so sick of you.
I'm just...
What is going on?
I think you forgot how to play video games.
Oh, please. Okay, where is it? It's... okay. Oh man.
Oh man.
I miss guided cosine a little bit. That was fun. And that's what was so much fun about guided cosine. It wasn't really that antagonistic. She was just so weird.
Yeah.
Talking about Metal Sonic fanfiction or something.
Yeah, that's what got her banned.
I can't believe that happened. I mean, I can believe that guided cosine got banned, but like, the post that she got banned for was like the most innocuous thing. Was just like, I read Sonic fanfiction. There was a metal, because that was the thing, I wanted to know more. Like there was like Metal Sonic
Because
Metal
it ended
Sonic
with, like,
met,
and then it got weird.
wasn't it like
What are you talking
Metal
about?
Sonic met Jesus in a cabin in the woods or something? And I was just like, I need to know more. I need to know so much more of this.
I'm sure you could find it pretty easily. I mean, like the SEO on the words Metal Sonic Jesus Cabin would be super high.
Do you want to do a Tails?
I'll do a Tails.
Go for it.
Here I come, Sonic.
Mm-hmm. SEO. God, what a terrible...
Thing that exists, a terrible
Yeah.
fake thing. That's like the.
That's a
like
real
the-
thing.
I guess, but
It's,
oh, he's so yellow.
Yeah, everything is just so bright. Oh, do Windy Valley. Go to Mystic Ruins.
Yeah,
Do
that's what I was
Windy
gonna
Valley.
do.
Windy Valley is, I think, where it's pretty noticeable.
Train headed for the Mystic Ruins.
Like all
will
the
be
stuff, they
departing
added all the
soon.
green to the train station. The train used to be red, now it's blue and yellow.
Like Sonic and Tails.
I guess. I don't know. What are we talking about?
We were talking about-
If anyone doesn't know, SEO is search engine optimization. It's the idea that like you want to, anytime you make something on the internet, and I had been recently looking at this just for like YouTube videos and stuff, and
Yeah.
like
It's-
kind of trying to make that hard decision of like, do I want to get into
Come on,
like
Tails.
really aggressively tagging and specifically naming YouTube videos so that people will find it through Google more
I've always
easily?
felt that you're not as good at tagging as you should be. At tagging our videos.
I think I could be better, but I
Yeah.
think there's definitely
Basically, our tag is Sonic,
See you later,
and then that's it.
Tails.
What I started recently doing something that I should have been doing the whole time, which was like on like a Sonic Adventure. Like I didn't do this back then, but now like on this episode, I'll just tag it with like Let's Play Sonic Adventure. So at least if someone wants to see a Let's Play of Sonic Adventure, they can find this maybe.
Right.
But there's definitely like
That would happen because we have it in the title, right?
No, we have like Let's Play 20 Years of Sonic, and then it's like Sonic Generations, and then actually Sonic Adventure won't even be in the title of this.
Oh yeah.
But there's definitely a dark side to search engine optimization that like you can get just like there are so many people that are just like these weird soulless robots that just want nothing but more people to see the views of their dumb videos. I don't know.
I am so high right now.
You are continue to be reckless.
I'm so high
Skip
right
all this.
now.
Skip all this. Just go to the bottom. Fuck it. Just land right there.
And now what?
Hit the speed pad, or yeah, just whatever. Yeah, this is totally the. Yep, you're killing it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yep, that's how you play this game, people. Fuck.
This is the best game I've ever played.
Well done.
I don't know about you. I'm having tons of fun. That was awesome.
I think you should do a gamma level, and then I think you should do a big level.
That wasn't too bad. I wrecked that. I wrecked that.
No, you didn't.
I didn't? I got through that so quick. I skipped like half of it. Man, buttons.
I don't appreciate this ridiculous border that they put on the game here.
I don't like it.
Select your character.
Preparation complete.
You do Gamma, I'll do an Amy level, and then we'll finish with Big, which obviously was the best. What's a good level that he did? This guy.
There was the...
Do Red Mountain.
I don't like Red Mountain.
Do it!
I don't like the music at all.
Fuck you. Can you please do Red Mountain?
I can, but the music's terrible.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go in there,
I don't-
and you're gonna have to hear the music, and you're gonna go.
I like the music. I like
It's
it.
awful. And I'm not just saying that.
Oh, it's too bad the Sonic Adventure 2 re-release hasn't come out yet, because we could do that. You get the HD-ified
No, that's
whatever.
out.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, it's
Yeah.
coming like in the fall or something. You know, they can't just Keith.
Yeah.
They can't just pump that out, okay? They're really gonna take their time with the Sonic Adventure 2 port. They're gonna really give it its you know its due effort in its update.
Yes.
But you saw the video of the people flipping out about it, right? At Sonic Boom.
No.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
It was something like I don't know. It was some dumb trailer that I think Sega put out. I think it was like Sega was somehow making it. This is what I was picking up from the comments of reading it. I guess Sega kind of picked up on the fact that all of their Sonic things in the past years have all leaked ahead of time or something. So they made some joke trailer about it being a leak, or I don't. Anyways, it was just like,
I'm sure it was hilarious.
it was basically a guy on stage with a microphone, and he was like, all right, like, roll that beautiful Sonic footage, or something, and everyone was like, woo! And it was in, like, this dark, kind of weird nightclub slash...
Is Sonic Boom
slash,
the
like,
saddest place?
Yes.
I can't...
Yes. It is one... It might be a couple levels higher than, like, those weird furry raves they have in hotels.
Okay.
It basically, I'd seen a video of like a furry rave.
Yeah.
It looked like the exact same room. Like they had the furry rave like the night before, because there's the Venn diagram between Sonic Boom and furries is probably pretty close as you could get to a perfect circle. And it looked like they had the furry rave the night before, and they brought in like regularly. They took off their suits and then came in for like a Sonic thing, and there were like a
No, they just put on Sonic suits.
there was like a couple like Ken Burns image things, and then it started playing like some like Rouge spy music or something that from Sonic Adventure 2, and everyone instantly recognized the music and just lost their shit.
Oh, no.
You have never seen anybody. You've never seen anybody be this enthusiastic for Sonic Adventure 2 at all, but you've never seen it. So many people in such a small place for such a like barely notable. It was just a re-release. It's not even like
It's a game that you probably have it.
It's Sonic Boom. These people all played through Sonic Adventure 2 the night before.
Yeah.
In the same way that like when people are gonna go to a concert, they get really hyped up and like listen to all the albums for like weeks before.
Yeah.
These people all played through every single Sonic game right before they came.
Yeah.
So
The way
right before they came during the furry rave.
the way they're freaking out, you're making it sound like they had just announced a new game,
Right. It was like at the
like
very
Sonic
least,
Adventure 3.
at the very least, it was almost like they announced a Sonic Adventure 2 remake, and not just like, hey, instead of like playing it on the GameCube that you keep hooked up to your television at all times because you're a Sonic Boom goer, now you can play it on your 360 that you only have because of Sonic 06. Remember this? Remember when this happened?
Yeah, that's the best thing in the whole game.
I
What are you doing?
love this.
Twinkle Park? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Getting some. What? Hey. Oh. Getting some nice level coverage here.
Yeah. Again.
Oh man, there was this part.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
There was this part in one of the first episodes when I was drunk and I was just torturing you. I played the kart racing, like the bumper car racing
like
mini game
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah,
in a row.
I totally forgot about that.
That was so.
I didn't
great.
even want you to do it once.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Here's the least threatening guy. Oh, I broke that guy. Oh, I was saying I had. Don't I just
Go
press
through
this
those
button?
doors.
But the doors aren't open. I think I need to press that button. Fire! And, oh, okay. Man, this game's so challenging. This is like Dark Souls. I've been saying I've been going through the Resident Evil games, and I finally finished all the ones on the PS1.
Yeah.
So I finally moved on to Code Veronica X, which is the PS2 port of the one that came out on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
It is such a huge change. I mean, I don't know how much
worse
than the PS1. No.
Okay, you said it was a huge change, and
I mean like going from PS1 to like I don't know how much it was updated for the PS2 re-release, but like man, it was so clear like how dated the PS1 was by like 2000.
Wow.
That like that's another thing I've been going back and playing more classic games recently than I have been in the past.
Yeah.
And I've found that you can definitely like still get excited for like moving from one system to another, even though, you know, obviously
Even if you're
like,
moving backwards?
even if yeah, like no, but like I spent a lot of time playing. Is this just automatic? What is this? Yeah, okay. Like I spent a lot of time playing Castlevania and Mega Man on the NES. And then when I played Super Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo, I was just like, oh my god, this looks amazing! Like, it just looked so good. Like, you can still get a little bit of that. I was just like, look at all the vines and the way everything's moving. The whole background is alive. The Super Nintendo was amazing.
Super Nintendo's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Man, yeah, and this is me.
I hear people like that one.
I'm not a huge fan of Super Castlevania 4.
Why not?
I just don't think it was great. Dracula X and Rondo of Blood were pretty cool.
Those are all Castlevania games.
Yes.
I've only barely played Symphony of the Night.
Oh, Keith. I mean,
What?
those are very different games from Symphony of the Night because those are linear games.
Right.
And but man, Symphony of the Night is great. You know what's also great that I've been thinking about is Aria of Sorrow on the GBA was great because it was just like Symphony of the Night with like the Metroid style gameplay and stuff. But it also had this cool system where
I'm sorry, can we stop this and talk about True Blood?
No. What? That was a weird cut. It just cut from inside to outside. Like it had this awesome system where you didn't just gain equipment, but you also gained powers from the enemies.
In True Blood.
In True Blood, there was like this mechanic where anytime you killed an enemy, there was a chance that they would drop their power.
Yeah.
And so like, I think there was like a chimera.
Which is usually General Snark.
Keith, I don't know anything about True Blood.
I haven't seen it.
What the fuck? Anyways, like you can get like a scorpion tail from a chimera, where there's like
That's cool.
there's like
I
skeleton
chimeras.
archers. There's like skeleton archers, and then you can get like the power to shoot arrows. It's fun. Anyways, how
You're
did we
free.
get
You're
here?
floating on a balloon right above his reach.
To Twinkle Park.
Is that it? Is that everything?
No, Keith, we left out the best part.
Another Knuckles level.
Character.
Oh no!
Absolutely. I'm gonna go to the beach. Again. Double beach.
Froggy, where are you? I hate this game.
Yeah. This was sooner than I had intended to play Sonic Adventure again.
This is longer than I expected to play Sonic Adventure today.
Oh, come on, Keith. Sonic Adventure deserves better. It needs so much more time. You can't... What, we're just gonna play Sonic Adventure for 15 minutes and be like, oh, these people get it, and then move on? I think not.
So you're saying that we need to beat this into their skulls? We need to rub their face in
Keith,
the fact that
what I'm
Sonic
saying
Adventure-
is I don't think we can just do a single Let's Play of Sonic Adventure and then just leave it at that, or even just this one episode. I think we need to make this a yearly thing.
Every
We need to
year.
play Sonic Adventure every single year, is what I'm saying.
It's like the Olympics. It happens once a year.
Yeah. Yep. It happens once every single year.
Yep.
And people never get tired of it.
No. Have you watched even a second of the Olympics?
No.
No.
Oh yes, I have actually.
Oh really? Yeah.
I was downstairs and I was in the living room for some reason. I was bored and water polo was on, and I was just like, this was so not at all what I expected to see on this television. I have to keep watching it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I also saw water polo, but for about 8 seconds as I was passing by a television.
I see.
But I have seen water polo played. It looks rigorous.
Yeah. And I just wanted to clarify for the few people in our little audience that can't that they have trouble figuring out which ones are the jokes.
Yeah.
We're not going to play Sonic Adventure ever again.
Oh,
never, ever.
Not
again.
even like on our own time.
No, no. We tried that.
Yeah.
That was. There, yeah. What? I don't want to do this. How do you?
You're not
do
even
this?
looking for the frog.
Yeah, I just realized there's supposed to be a frog here. I'll look around for this frog.
Wait, there he is.
Is that him?
I think so.
No, that's a dumb fish.
That's a dumb fish. Get out of here, you stupid fish.
Dumb fish.
Dumb fish. Who wants you?
Did any of the other fishing games on the Dreamcast let you swim around and look for the fish before you caught it? No, I don't think so.
Man, fishing was like a huge thing on the Dreamcast. We talked about that, right?
Yeah, we did. It was weird.
It was really weird.
Man, the Dreamcast was such a great era in video games.
Yeah.
I can't get over it every time
People
the
cared
Dreamcast
about
comes
fishing.
out. Yeah, just like it was like this weird watershed moment.
I will
when,
say
like,
that
when games like whatever it was about the jump from the PS1 to the N64 to the Dreamcast, like stuff which just finally got to the point where you felt like, oh my god, this looks real. And
this really does look real.
And even though, like, yeah, I don't know, maybe it was just like a point in time kind of thing, but I don't feel like any of the other, like when the PS2 came out or the 360 came out, I never felt like there was ever that dramatic jump where you like saw a system running and were just like, what the fuck? Fishing. Like, it was so good, it made people just want to fish.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy just doing the most boring thing if it looks this good.
Exactly.
It's why don't you just go fishing at that point? Like at the point where you're playing fishing?
Video game fishing is more exciting than real fishing. Is the thing.
The ice cream store that it works at, we have rotating flavors every month, and this month we have fresh cucumber.
Ew.
Yeah, and like people get it, and it tastes just like a cucumber. Why not just have a cucumber?
Because it's not ice cream.
Yeah,
because it's different. Because it's different.
It's just like it's an extremely unhealthy thing that tastes like a healthy thing.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me talk about this right before we end. When I went to go get Code Veronica X, I was so impatient that I didn't want to buy it online. So I went to the only place that's anywhere near here that I know of that's an independent game store, which is Game Underground in Framingham, Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, the PAX guys.
Yeah, and they're at PAX East every year, which is pretty cool. And they have like used games as far back as they can get, basically. And it's still like they're kind of cleared out. Like there's no great stuff left, but I was looking at the Dreamcast section and they had like a copy of Crazy Taxi 2 there, which I've never played before. And I really wish I had more money because I really wanted to get it. Because I've never played Crazy Taxi 2 on the Dreamcast.
Me neither.
It looked cool.
Did I mention the time that I was at a...
I can't find this dumb frog.
I mentioned the
Where are you, frog?
I mentioned that awesome pinball arcade in New Hampshire that I go to sometimes, right?
Pinballs?
No, it's called Pinball Wizard.
Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, it's like there's like almost 100 pinball tables and then like a bunch of other arcade cabinets.
Right, and then there was like one where there was like a level and then you had to shoot the targets and then that raises up and then you had to shoot the
Doctor
goal
Who
and
one.
then that raises up and then
it's the Doctor Who table, which I didn't.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's really good. Anyway,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm referencing with the last time on thing that I cut together and it had,
Oh
never
yeah,
mind.
Did
That
you?
was so great.
I forgot that was part of that. That was a great video. Does that has the most views of anything on the internet, right?
I think so.
I think that
it
passed,
does actually have.
I think that passed Evolution of Dance and every Justin Bieber song.
It has an unusually high view count for one of our videos, though.
That's good. Yeah, there was a crazy taxi thing there.
I want to.
Like, oh, awesome! And I got my first A-class license ever. I wrecked it.
A-class license. What did you just say?
On
on
Crazy Taxi. My first one ever.
Oh, okay, at Pinball Wizard.
Yeah.
All right, this game is
Dumb.
I can't find the frog. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.